Dragonframe is a program for producing stop-motion animations. 10 of the computers in the lab are permanently connected to digital cameras on animation stands. With Dragonframe, you can directly capture from the cameras into an animation project. Before getting started, check that the physical setup is correct. Make sure the bottom of the camera bracket is at 37 2/5 of an inch on the column. Check that the lens focal length is set to 55. Check to make sure that the USB cable is plugged into the camera and computer. Also check that the Dragonframe keypad is plugged into the computer. Set the camera to manual. Turn the camera on. Remove the lens cap. Turn on the lights. Make sure that you have a clean sheet of green or black construction paper on the animation stand. Tape the paper down securely using green masking tape. Create a work folder for yourself in the Documents folder. Click the Dragonframe icon in the dock to open Dragonframe. Create a new project in your work folder. You should now see the feed from the camera inside the Dragonframe window. Dragonframe has two main workspaces. You can toggle between the workspaces using the buttons in the top right corner of the window. The Cinematography Workspace is where you control camera settings. The Animation Workspace is where your shots are stored and where you can rearrange your animation sequence. Before you start shooting, it's a good idea to check the software settings. Switch to the Cinematography Workspace. Place a focus sheet on the animation stand facing you. If the image from the camera is upside down, select Rotate. Click on Focus Check to verify that the focus is good. If it's blurry, adjust the focus ring on the camera until the image is sharp. Click Focus Check again to get back to the normal view. Move the zoom slider to make sure that you can see the entire image and that none of it is cut off. The bottom right corner of the window shows the camera settings. Check to make sure the camera settings match the ones shown on screen. Switch back to the Animation Workspace. Make sure the mask is set to 16:9 and set the mask opacity to 50%. Everything under the mask will be cropped out when you export to HD video, so it's important to pay attention to the mask when you're composing your shots. You're ready to start shooting. Set up your first shot on the animation stand. Press the Record button on the Dragonframe keypad. And record, and record, and record, record, and record. And one more time, and one more. And again, and again, and record. The camera will take a picture and save it into your animation sequence. The area on the right-hand side of the Animation Workspace is called the X sheet. You can use the X sheet to rearrange, delete, or loop shots in your sequence. When you are ready to export your sequence, click File, Export Movie. Make sure the export settings match the ones shown on screen. Click Export. Open the movie file that was created in QuickTime Player to make sure that it works. Congratulations! You've made your first animation with Dragonframe.